As part of activities marking the close of the Global Partnership for Education Accelerated Funding Program in Adamawa State, implemented by the Adamawa State Government in partnership with UNICEF, a field trip to Gombe and Lamurde were organized to spotlight the impact, challenges, and sustainability efforts of the program, focusing on side engagement with beneficiaries, school visits, and interaction with stakeholders. Not only that, but also an in-house media briefing in Yola was also organized to reflect on the program's outcomes, sustainability plans, as well as a session of questions and answers with implementing partners. Adamawa, as one of the northeast states included in the GPE-AF response for crisis-affected areas, strategically focusing on restoring access, improving learning quality and child protection, psychosocial support, and strengthening system resilience. During the first field trip by UNICEF, education stakeholders in Adamawa State and media practitioners some months ago, classrooms across many rural communities of the focal LGS are scarce, with children often learn in open spaces or under trees. While this has kept education alive, building shades in such places will provide significant benefits for the learners, the teachers, and the entire village. Because for the rural children, a simple shade in a village is not just a roof over their heads. It is more than just a structure, but a shelter of hope where they are given the opportunity to learn, grow, and dream of a brighter future.
Yes, we just want to centralize one of them.
The GPE-AF program was introduced in Adamawa State to rapidly restore access to education for children affected by insurgency, displacement, and poverty, to support schools and communities hosting IDPs and refugees, to provide psychosocial and protection services, and to strengthen the resilience of the education system against future crises.
Education is something that cannot be handled by just the government alone. We need support for it to scale up. And this is what we have gotten from the GPE accelerated funding that is being supported by UNICEF. It's a welcome development. We have really achieved from their support in so many areas of training of our teachers, supporting our students with learning materials.
Adamawa State Government has therefore commended Global Partnership for Education Accelerated Funding Program implemented by UNICEF and the State Government for repositioning learning environment to suit the need at hand, training hundreds of facilitators and other teacher training and capacity building programs on inclusive, crisis-sensitive pedagogy to manage large inflows of learners.
And the teachers that were trained, in the course of our monitoring, we met them, we discussed with them, we asked them, and they confirmed to us that they have really achieved a lot, especially on the issue of safe school, because safe school is key in education. When the school is not safe, both the teachers and the students, they will not be secure to learn, especially in our area, Madagali, the issue of insurgency.
Increasing educational access for children who are in school and even those out of school, strengthening the quality of learning so that children in school can boast of change compared to their previous time, as well as a platform for implementers to deliver what they have planned and checkmate if they are on track or somewhere else, so as to go back to the drawing board to ensure every child is carried along, are the main concern of the program.
And based on the result, all the achievement, all the plan, we have exceeded the target, and at some point we even achieved over 100%. Let me give you an example. This project is also asking us to come up with a safe school committee where we can have a segregated safe school committee at the macro level and also at the micro level, which I mean at the state and also the local government level, which that is what we have planned. So by the project we plan to have like 3 committees, but as you can see we have almost 39 committees across the schools, which we can for ourselves to say, yes, we have achieved.
Analysts have revealed that the Global Partnership for Education Accelerated Funding Program in Adamawa State, implemented by the Adamawa State government in partnership with UNICEF, had excellently done very well in meeting majority of its core objectives, particularly surpassing initial enrollment target in specific LGS, strong infrastructure and learning environment improvements, and measurable improvements in literacy, non-formal education for out-of-school children.
Then also this project is also targeting adolescent girls and boys to teach them through what we call a life skills program. And this project targeted 4,500. As you can see, based on the result, we have achieved 4,800. So the same thing also this project, which is a very key, targeting out of school children, the children who are out of school. And based on the plan, we have targeted for 7,600 to reach them through what we call accelerated basic education program. As you can see, the project we were able to achieve 12,000, and this is a very huge milestone that we can all celebrate together.
The primary beneficiaries are therefore vulnerable children who are out of school, displaced, refugee, girls, and children with disabilities, while teachers, schools, communities and education system benefit indirectly through strengthened capacity and resources. Testimonies from teachers, students, pupils and community members, as well as what was seen at the classes, indicated that there is an improvement because most of the children who can neither read nor write can do so within the shortest time frame. Most of them can now read simple words and phrases, count up to 100, and solve simple arithmetic tasks.
If I do this method, if they don't understand me, then I will change my method by demonstrating or writing or singing or writing or reading. Then I will use all this method for them so that to see that they understand what I'm teaching them.
So what are the challenges you faced trying to teach this to kids?
My challenge is small. Some children, they don't come to school because their parents want them to go to farm always. They don't want them to come to school and learn something.
How many children are you teaching?
It's 45.
What we are doing here in this hall is to plan up this distribution of menstrual hygiene management kits. And this menstrual hygiene management kit is part of our routine activities to see how we can improve learning outcome and also how can we address the issue of out-of-school children who are improving access. Because all of us, we agree that research shows that there are a lot of issues around stigmatization. There are a lot of issues around menstrual hygiene, whether in the community or in the school. So for us at UNICEF, we are seeing how can we support the state so that the girls, especially adolescents that have started menstruation, so the menstruation will not be a barrier to attendance, will not be a barrier to completion, and also will not be a barrier to transition.
On behalf of the Ministry of Education, African Human Development, ASUBEB, and UNICEF, I present this to you for your use.
Ministry of Education and UNICEF and ASUBEB as well.
I am from Kopan Sarkin Baka. I am in Gombe 2. My class is, I am in JS3A and B. I want to thank for giving me this gift because it's going to help me in my life. And how I'm doing that administration, I cannot go to school, I cannot do anything. I can't go out because of this. When you give me this, I want to thank you. I can go free where I want to go. Thank you for giving me this.
However, there is still the need for sustainability and scale up in hard-to-reach areas, ensure quality and sustainability, address gender disparities, and make sure resources committed are fully delivered and used efficiently.